Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Are you enjoying the sunshine? You enjoying the sunshine, sweetheart? Dharma. Hi, Dharma. Hi, pretty girl. Hi, pretty girl. Hello again, guys. Tiffany, Rescue House 1, 100 plus. This time I am back here with Dharma. Yes, I said your name. I'm talking about you. Our beautiful Dharma. Very sad story. You guys probably remember we've had her for quite a few years, and a little over 4 years ago she went into a foster home with a wonderful woman named Maddie because nobody wanted to adopt Dharma. Maddie fell in love with her, took care of her, loved her, and treated her as her own baby for over 4 years. Even when Dharma was having a hard time walking, she covered her whole floor in rugs and did everything she could for Dharma. And then, sadly, tragically, we lost Maddie unexpectedly. And Dharma was left without a home and without anybody to care for her. So she came back here to the rescue house. She, of course, mourned the loss of Maddie. She was sad for a little while. And we just loved on her even more. She's had her good days and her bad with mobility. We did the MRI, if you guys remember, to see if she'd be a candidate for surgery to get her fully mobile again. That was our goal. That's what we were hoping for. And unfortunately, she was not a candidate for surgery at that time because she has disco, which is a disease of the spinal cord. So it would not have been safe to go in and fix the couple of discs that they wanted to fix without causing potentially way more damage if she even made it through that. So we opted not to do the surgery, to get her on some high-dose antibiotics. She's on 2 different kinds. She's also on gabapentin, she's on tramadol, she's on Dasiquin, she gets Adequin injections. And recently we started with rehab. She had her first consult a week ago, and she had her first full day of rehab yesterday. Well, not full day, full hour, but she had laser therapy done on her shoulders and her elbows in the front because she puts so much weight in the front. So they did some laser therapy on those areas. They did it on her neck, on her spine, and then all the way down her spine, which they said she really enjoyed. They did some work on the floor with sit stands to try to build up her strength again and get her doing it in the proper way. They did some bars on the floor that they had her walking over. They said she didn't do great with any of it in the first few times they tried, but then she was getting better as they kept going. They also put her in the hydrotherapy treadmill, underwater treadmill. They said she liked that. She tolerated it well. They could get her walking when the treadmill was not working. Once they turned the treadmill on, that kind of freaked her out a little bit and she would freeze. So they didn't push the issue. They just would move her back and then have her walk to the front on her own to get a treat, because she's very food motivated. And she did good with that, but she just didn't do great with the treadmill moving. But they're not going to give up. They'll try again with that to hopefully get her moving on that. So because she was doing good in the water, they decided to do all of her x-rays. I mean, not her x-rays, her exercises in the tank, because it would be easier on her joints and everything like that. And she tolerated that well. She did really well with that. She has her follow-up with the neurologist next week, just to see kind of where she's at. And we're not going to do the rehab next week because the follow-up is going to be enough for her, because they get her walking, they move her limbs, they do all that stuff to kind of see where she's at, as opposed to the last time they saw her when she came in for the MRI. So we're not going to do the rehab because that should be enough exercise for her, just the follow-up. And then she's got another rehab appointment the following Thursday after that. Hey, sweetheart. So we are doing everything we can for Dharma. We want nothing more than to see this girl mobile again. She's still got so much life in her. She hauls butt around this yard when you've got some chicken in front of her face. She loves to eat. She likes her butcher bones and her yak bones. Right? Right? She likes to sing sometimes. Right? You like to sing sometimes? It's hot out here, huh, Mommy? Good thing that sun went away. It was getting a little hot. I do have the donate button on this video as well, guys, for Dharma, for her ongoing care, for her rehab appointments, for her follow-ups with the neurologist, to continue to get her chicken and rice and Brussels sprouts and cream cheese, which, you know, because she decided she didn't want to eat dog food anymore, and we've got to feed her. So she's been on chicken and rice. She likes her Brussels sprouts, and we have to give her her pills and cream cheese because she's too smart to give them to her in anything else. So your donations go for that as well, so that we can keep feeding Dharma. And again, the rehab appointments, the follow-ups with the neurologist, all of her medications that she's on, all of that costs a lot of money. My second request on this video for Dharma is we are in desperate need of yoga mats for her. We have rugs all down in her room, those non-stick gorilla rugs that you guys bought for her, and those do great, but we need more of a trail for walking for her, and we need the yoga mats. We've got these little things on her toes to try to help with grip, but we believe the yoga mats are going to work better for her. So we need some old school yoga mats, the ones that are kind of like sticky. When you put them down on the ground, they don't slide, they don't move, they almost have like little rivets in them. Those are the kind that we need, not like the thick plush ones that are smooth, because you put those on the ground, she steps on it, it's just going to go flying. So we need the like old school original type yoga mats for Dharma. If you guys would like to donate some, find them on Amazon, or if you have some and want to drop them off at the rescue house, our address is 345 East Commercial Boulevard, Oakland Park. Share a photo. I will when I shut this video down. I'll look for a photo. Yeah, because they're like the original yoga mats, right? They have like a texture to them. They're not super flat. They got like little rivets or bumps or, you know, whatever, and they're kind of thin, and they really stick to the floor when you put them down. That's what we need for her, because they've made newer yoga mats that have like, they're a little bit thicker and they've got like some cushion in them, and they're, you know, very slick. Those are not gonna work for her. She'll slide all over the place.
We've tried gym mats.
Yeah, we've gotten those interlocking foam gym mats that some people put in their gyms or in their garages. We used those. We actually covered her whole floor with them when she first came back, when Maddie went to Europe for 3 weeks, and she was slip sliding all over those, so we had to put rugs on top of them. So unfortunately those don't work. They just don't have enough traction and grip. But the old school yoga mats, they used them with her yesterday at a rehab, and they said it really helped when she got on those. So that's what we're looking for Dharma, so that we can kind of build a trail from her room, you know, through her room and out to the yard, so that when she has to get up and mobile, that she can use them. And we need a lot of them too, because she's probably going to pee on them.
Fortunately, they're
washable.
Well, that and waterproof.
Waterproof.
Because of sweat.
Yeah.
So usually you can just wipe them down.
Yes, like the ones we used to use for Raquel at IP. Yes, when we used to make the trail for Raquel to get her up and walking. Same thing. That's what we need for Dharma. So you can get them on Amazon. Like I said, if you have some laying around, if you know somebody who's donating old ones and wants to drop them off at the house, we could really, really use them for Dharma. Yeah, they're non-slip, and they've got like a texture to them. They're not slick. They're not smooth looking. They've got like either like these type of lines on them, or whole, you know, round little circles. Hi, sweetheart. Yeah, so that's what we're looking for our Dharma, to help her, because once she's had a few rehab appointments, then we need to start doing the exercises here with her. They don't want us to tire her out too much in the beginning, so they don't want us doing too much here just yet. Maybe after her next appointment they will tell us what they want us to start doing here, but again, in order to do it, we're going to need those yoga mats. Hi, sweetie. You thirsty? You want me to bring the water over? You thirsty? Here. Here you go. So again, guys, I do have the donate button on this video. If you'd like to make a monetary donation towards Dharma and her ongoing care, all of her medications, her food, her trips to the neurologist for checkups, her rehab appointments, I have the donate button for that. I also have the PayPal link, the Venmo, and our mailing address. And if you would like to make a donation of yoga mats, our address is 345 East Commercial Boulevard, Oakland Park, Florida, 33334. It is on this video as well in the verbiage. You can get them off of Amazon, or if you're local and have some that you want to donate, you can drop them off at the house. Good girl, Dharma. Good girl. That's a good girl. Good girl, Mommy. So again, guys, this is my Dharma update. This is Tiffany, Rescue House 1, 100 plus abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida. Thank you for all your continued love and support. Thank you for your donations, and thank you to anybody that is going to help Dharma out and get us some yoga mats for her. We're going to need quite a few. We're going to need quite a few because we'll be switching them out a lot. So thank you all. From Dharma, 100 plus.